Next, second question in the consignment chapter, that is Lakshman sent 200 machines on consignment to Varun. The cost of each machine was 300, but the consignor proposed the pro forma invoice at 25% above the cost. Okay, the consignor sent goods on consignment, that is above the 25% of the cost. Above 25% of the cost. Lakshman spent 2000 on packing. While taking delivery of the machines, Varun hold to spend 1000 and freight, octroi and cottage. By the end of the year, Varun sold 180 machines at 420 per machine. He paid 1500 as godown rent and he was entitled to a commission of 5% on sales. Okay, prepare necessary ledger accounting in the books of Lakshman. Okay, this is only the question. So in this one, there is a two parties, that is Lakshman and Varun. In this question, it's clearly mentioned, that is prepare necessary ledger accounting in the books of Lakshman. So Lakshman is a consignor and Varun is a consignee. So we should be prepared. Okay, we should be prepared Lakshman books. Okay, in the books of Lakshman means in the books of consignor. Okay, we should be prepared consignment account and Varun account and goods sent on consignment account. Okay, these are the accounts should be prepared in the books of Lakshman. Okay, in this first one, Lakshman, okay, in the consignment account. Okay, we can see how to prepare the ledgers. Okay, if it is given directly without general entries. Okay, this is without general entries. We are preparing ledger accounts. Okay, so Lakshman sent 200 machines on consignment to Varun. Okay, the cost of each machine was 300, but the consignor proposed the pro forma invoice at 25% above cost. Means the cost price is 300, 25% above cost means on 300 it is 25% additionally we should be added. Okay, that's we can compute it. Calculation of invoice price. That is cost of goods sent on consignment here I am preparing per unit and that is in amount. Okay, I am preparing two columns, that is per unit column and another one amount column. Okay, the goods sent on consignment, actually it is per unit is the cost price per unit of the $200 machines. No, per unit is cost is 300. Okay, amount is 200 machines into 300, which is equal to 60,000. Okay, add loading. Whatever is the additional price, that is a invoice. Okay, additional price is called as loading here. Okay, loading price, that is on cost price. Okay, 25% on cost is the 300 into 25%. 300 into 25%, $75 per unit. If you come to the amounts, that is 200 into 75. Okay, each unit 75 rupees and like that there is a 200 machines are there. So 200 into 75, 15,000. As per amount it is 15,000. So the total is per unit is 375 and as per amount it is 75,000. As per amount is 75,000. Okay, as per amount is 75,000 per unit. As per unit it is 375. Okay, so this is only the goods sent on consignment. Okay, here goods sent on consignment. Goods sent on consignment, it is debit. Credit, goods sent on consignment account. Particulars. So Lakshman sent goods sent on consignment. Okay, that is each price is 375, and as per invoice price. Okay, goods sent on consignment. Okay, consignment we should be taken with invoice price. Okay, this is called as invoice price after loading for cost. That is called as invoice price. Invoice price. Okay, invoice price equal to cost plus loading, which is equal to invoice price. Okay, this is the invoice price we should be debited to consignment account, that is to goods sent on consignment account. Goods sent on consignment account, that is 75,000. The amount is 75,000. And also go to the goods sent on consignment account. And the consignment account we have written debit side. No? In the consignment account we have written debit side. Now here you can write credit side in the goods sent on consignment. That is by consignment account. The amount is including loading price is 75,000. Okay, including loading price is 75,000 only, it should be right. Okay, next point. The cost of each machine was 300, but the consignor proposed the pro forma invoice at 25% above the cost. That's completed. Lakshman spent 2,000 on packing. Lakshman means it is consignor. Consignor spend any expenses. Okay, that's we should be debited to the consignment account. That is we should be write as a to bank account. Expenses. Okay, that is consignor expenses, means Lakshman expenses here. Okay, that is Lakshman said 2,000 while taking delivery of the machines. Varun had to spend 1,000. That is Varun expenses. Okay, that is Varun expenses. Finally, his expenses, consignor expenses only 2,000. Okay, so in the debit side of the consignment account we have written two bank accounts. Okay, so no need to write any other ledgers in this one. Okay, no need to write in the Varun account and goods sent on consignment account also. Next, while taking delivery of the machines, Varun had to spend 1,000. Varun means here consignee. Okay, consignee, if it is spent expenses, simply you can write his name, that is to Varun account. To Varun account. Which expenses he spent? So delivery charges 1,000. Okay, plus freight, octroi and cottage. Next, another he had paid go down rent, also it is 1,500. That is total amount is 2,500. The total amount is 2,500 is spent. Okay, in this 2,500, this 1,000 rupees only the, okay, this 1,000 rupees only the recurring nature, non-recurring nature of the expenditure. Okay, this 1,000 rupees is non-recurring nature of the expenditure. That is a delivery charge. Delivery, while delivery there is a freight and octroi. Okay, and cottage expenses is paid. Okay, that is the reason this is a non-recurring expenses. Non-recurring expenses should, okay, the proportionate of expenditure should be added to consignment stock. Okay, consignment stock, that's we can see. Okay, while calculation of consignment stock. Next one, he was entitled to a commission of 5% on sales. Okay, so this is the commission. Who has taken the commission? Varun. So write Varun account, simple one. Varun account. So he sold he sold 180 machines at 420 per machine. Okay, so write credit side by Varun account. By Varun account. Whatever the transactions of consignee, simply you can write consignee name. Okay, so Varun account, how many machines? 180 machines he sold at the rate of 420. Okay, per machine. So 180 into 420, which is equal to 75,600. On this 75,600, Varun get 5% of the commission. Okay, Varun will get 5% of the commission into 5%, which is equal to 3,780. Okay, so all the transactions are completed. Okay, from question. Okay, now you can transfer whatever the Varun accounts. Okay, you should be transferred to Varun account. So here we have written Varun account in the debit side. So credit side you can write by consignment account. The consignment account is 2,500. That is expenses of Varun, and the Varun commission also by consignment account. By consignment account, it is commission. That is 3780. Here you can write commission. Okay, commission. Next, whatever he sold, okay, goods on consignment. Okay, consignment, that's you can write debit side to consignment accounts. That is 75,600. That is you can write sales. Okay, here also, okay, sales. Okay, that is only the entries we are posted in the transactions we are posted in the consignment account and Varun account. Okay, and now we should be compute. Okay, now we should be compute consignment stock. Okay, this is a consignment stock. We should be compute at invoice price only. Okay, so that's we can see. So calculation of consignment stock. Okay, that is amount in rupees. That is consignment stock. That is goods sent on consignment stock, including loading price. That is invoice price, including invoice price. Okay, with invoice price or loading price. So with invoice price, actually 200 machines consign are sent to consignee, and out of 200, 180 machines okay, sent to 180 machines he sold. Remaining 20 machines, still it is consignment stock. That is 20 into the per unit of the invoice price of the per unit is 375. Okay, including loading price. Okay, including loading price. which is equal to 20 into 375, which is equal to 7,500. 7,500 including loading price. With this consignment, okay, consignment stock, goods sent on consignment stock, we should be add non-recurring expenses, that is direct expenses. Okay, in this non-recurring expenses, first we can see consignor, that is Lakshman expenses. Is there any Lakshman expenses? That is Lakshman spent 2,000 on packing. Okay, so packing. This is the packing amount paid 2,000 for 200 machines. Okay, what about for 20 machines? The stock is only 20 na? Unsold. Okay, unsold machines is a 20. So we can compute proportionate of 20 machines into 20 by 200 only. Simple one. Okay, 2000 into 20 divided by 200, which is equal to 200 rupees. Okay, packing, consign or non-recurring expenses is 200. Okay, and after that Varun expenses. That to non-recurring only. Okay, we should be consider non-recurring expenditure only, but not recurring. So that is Varun had to spend 1,000 for this is for, I think, for freight, octroi and cottage. Okay, and he spent go down charges also, go down rent also, but go down rent is a recurring nature of the expenditure, so don't consider this. This is a 1,500, proportionate of 1,500 to the addition of consignment stock. Okay, so we should be consider only non-recurring nature of the expenditure, that is freight, octroi and cottage, 1,000 only. Okay, so freight, octroi and cottage, that is 1,000 rupees into, this is 1,000 spent for 20 machines, and what about for 200? So 1,000 into 20 divided by 200, that is 100 rupees. Okay, that is 100 rupees. Finally, the consignment stock is, with including loading price, 7,800. 7,800 consignment stock. This is the consignment stock. Simply we should be credited the consignment account by consignment stock account. The amount is 7,800. Okay, the amount is 7,800. And in this question, okay, finally in this question, it is, okay, the goods sent on consignment basis. Okay, consignment basis. Okay, and the goods includes loading price. The goods includes loading price. That is the loading price we should be removed from goods sent on consignment account and consignment stock also. Then only you will get, okay, actual realized profit. Okay, so that is the reason, that is the loading price. It is a that is one of the increasing, okay, and it is increasing price but not realized value of the, okay, loading price. So that is the reason we should be we can remove the loading price included in the goods sent on consignment account and consignment stock also. Okay, we should be converted into actual price. Okay, so then simply whatever is the loading price included in this goods sent on consignment account, you can write by goods sent on consignment account okay, that is loading price. So the loading price is each and every loading, okay, machine includes, that is 75 rupees. 75 rupees. Okay. For what about for 200 machines? That is 15,000. Okay, that is a 15,000 you should be created to consignment account. Okay, 15,000. Okay, the calculation is 200 into 75 per machine. Okay, and same as whatever is the, okay, loading price included in the consignment stock, okay, we should be debited to consignment account, that is consignment stock account. Loading price. Okay, the loading is, so the consignment stock 20 machines na, so for 20 machines, okay, the each and every machine includes 75 rupees, that's you can debit it, is simple. So 20 into 75, which is equal to 1500. Okay, 1500 rupees. Okay, like this you can compute the one. So all the transactions we are posted and all adjustments also completed. Now you can compute the profit or loss in this consignment account. Finally, credit side is only the more. Okay, first you can total the credit side, 75,600 plus 7,800 plus 15,000, 98,400. Okay, so same amount, 98,400 you can write. Whatever the difference you can write as a to profit and loss account balancing figure. Consignment account profit transfer to profit and loss account, that is 13,620. Okay, if you direct then 13,620 is the profit. Okay, and whatever is the final settlement, okay, in this question does not mention any settlement amount through bank, check or bills payable, so and so. So hence whatever is the balance it should be transferred as a carry down. Okay, now carry down, that is anyhow debit side is only the more, 75,600 and 75,600. So balance, okay, you can write by balance carry down. The amount is 69,320. Okay, 69,320. Okay, 75,600 minus 2,500 minus 3,780, which is equal to 39,320 is the balance carried down amount, Varun balance carried down. Okay, next also you can close goods sent on consignment account. Okay, goods sent on consignment account. In this goods sent on consignment account, whatever is our loading price, it should be debited. Okay, debited to what can you write, to consignment account. That is loading. So the loading is, total amount is so whatever you have created na, goods sent on consignment account loading, that is 200 into 75, that is only the amount here you should be debited. Okay, that is 200 into 75, which is equal to 15,000, and whatever is the balance, okay, you can transfer to trading account. Okay, balancing figure. That is 75,000, and the difference amount is 75,000 minus 15,000, 60,000. Okay, now like this you can compute, okay, goods sent on consignment account, and very important computation of consignment stock. Okay, and calculation of invoice price. Okay, whenever it is given as per unit wise, okay, as per unit wise, is there any possibility to compute like this unit wise? You can prepare this table and compute the invoice price. Okay, and then it is easy while computation of goods sent on consignment loading price, and consignment stock loading price also. Okay,